The trucker boycott continues to tighten its squeeze around the neck of New York as Democrats continue to descend into delusional levels of distress. It only takes one look in my comment section to see that these Democrats are absolutely panicking and to see the levels of degeneracy and absolute moral corruption that they're dealing with. So if you could please, Democrats, just lay off in my comment section. You're making me big mad, and it really hurts my feelings when you attack me like that. So just stop being so mean and leave me alone, will ya? But before you go, why don't you just try to make your stories straight over here? We got some people saying it's a good thing there's no Republicans in New York. Other people are saying that there's 53% of New Yorkers that are Republican voters. To be clear, I'm not a Republican because I think that the Republicans aren't doing enough to try to save this country. And they said that you're literally hurting your own base more than Democrats, but I don't give a damn. Hopefully this is going to light a fire under the Republicans' ass in New York as well so that they'll stand up and do something about it. And they'll try to convince you that this thing isn't happening or that all these truckers are going to get fired or lose their jobs or maybe even their licenses. But let's just hear what the truckers themselves have to say about that.
Hey, this is to all you window-licking fucking moron liberals. You don't know shit about the trucking industry. I'm an independent truck driver. There are 350,000 drivers like myself that if we don't want to go somewhere, we don't go there. We don't have any bosses, no unions. You can't fuck with our license like you guys keep saying you want to do. Nothing. It's not illegal to say, fuck you, eat a dick, you fucking idiot.
It looks like America is finally starting to stand up, and these communist criminals are finally going to get their comeuppance.
You know what I smell? I smell globalist blood in the water. I'm like a big old 20-foot-long great white shark, and I smell a lot of blood, of the political lifeblood running out of your veins. Oh, what's that? I smell fear. Yeah. You trash. You murderers. You've killed 20 million innocent people. You've shot up millions of children that are flopping around like dead fish dying. You are absolutely disgusting filth. But you see the power you had and the levers. We could depopulate. We could control. We could corrupt the medical system by getting them on board with this. Then we can do whatever we want. We can use them all for guinea pigs. And it's going to be so wonderful. Oh.
They're going to keep trying to convince you that what you're doing isn't making any kind of a difference. But keep standing up for what you believe in because it is making a difference. And Donald Trump appreciates everything that you're doing.
Thank God for truckers. That'll be our theme. Thank God for truckers.
Well, the truckers in New York, where he was sued this time, have decided, well, we're with Trump, so we're not bringing any goods to New York anymore. Stuff you guys.
Heard that there were going to be 700,000 truck drivers protesting.
They work hard. They work long. Nobody works harder, actually. I know a lot about trucking. I know a lot about truckers, and I know plenty of truckers. They're great people.
That's something that you'll never hear Joe Biden say. He's not standing up for the American people, and he doesn't give a damn about the truckers that are the backbone of this country. All he wants to do is send your hard-earned money and tax dollars overseas to secure other people's borders while he lets an invasion take place over here.
For the last 50 years, New York City had laws that forced landlords to build affordable apartments. But those laws have expired, affordable apartments are vanishing, and the city's leaders don't seem interested in doing anything about it. Why is that?
Because they don't care about you. They're going to move in these illegals, and they're going to absolutely replace you. You think that they want your vote whenever they can just pump in hundreds of millions of illegal immigrants that are going to vote for their narrative? If they just give out $10,000 to each one of these illegal invaders over there in New York, then they're going to absolutely price all of you idiots out of the market. And if you think New York is hard to afford now, just wait until it's being run by a bunch of people who will work for cheaper than you will.
With more than 8 million people, but the lack of housing supply has led to astronomically high rents.
I received a letter telling me that the rent would be increased 65%.
If you want to live like worry-free, I'd say like you need to be making 6 figures.
Or just come here illegally and don't pay taxes. Then the city will just take care of you, apparently. According to this post that was reposted by Elon Musk himself, 7 7.2 million illegal immigrants have entered the U.S. under Biden administration, an amount greater than the population of 36 states. This isn't just an invasion, this is a complete replacement of American values, and just another way to make sure that the 2024 election goes in the way that Democrats want it to. Like I said, they're going to convince you that what you're doing is not making any differences. As this article on Yahoo Finance says, Chicago Ray took down his initial message after it went viral and walked his comments back a few steps on Monday. "I'm not no figurehead," he said. "I'm not no leader of any movement." In a follow-up posting, "I hear chatter, I let you guys know what I heard." Chicago Ray told his 241,000 social media followers that he was not encouraging anybody to do anything and claimed that he had removed his original post because it upset his grandson. It sounds to me like Chicago Ray should have took this opportunity to teach his grandson a thing or two. But just because one trucker has stepped down, that doesn't mean that the boycott is ending. Like he said, he's no figurehead and he's no leader of any movement. You cannot stop an idea just by shutting down one voice. And like I said in my video yesterday, even if this trucker boycott turns out to be a little bit of a flop, at least it's getting people talking, and it's becoming really apparent that Americans are finally getting tired of this shit, and they're going to start standing up for what they believe in. It says right-wing activists support the idea of refusing deliveries to New York City. Others question how effective a boycott would be considering the citywide warehouses already stocked with supplies and all the trucking companies that won't observe an unorganized strike. Well, there's a little bit of truth here, and really they should start to organize these things. But according to the truckers themselves, and let me remind you who actually is the backbone of this country, it could shut New York City down, said Jennifer Hernandez, a trucker, who told News Nation. If New York loses just 10% of the trucks that go in there, their prices are going to skyrocket on everything, from milk to eggs and any type of goods that the consumer needs. They're trying to convince you that New York already has plenty of stock, but the media is telling everybody to try to stock up so that they can get ready for this trucker protest. And as these Democrats continue to panic, they're going to go empty the store shelves. And while it is true that there's some truckers that actually do have to do their job, maybe they work for some kind of a corporate entity, there's millions of truckers all across this country who work for themselves and they can make their own decisions. So don't believe what the media is telling you. What you actually believe in can make a difference. And just seeing these Democrats panic the way that they are should be just enough of a sign to show you that what you're doing is actually taking effect. So let me know in the comments, do you guys support these truckers actually boycotting New York? And do you think it can make a difference? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and follow me on X for more content just like this. Most importantly though, don't forget to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.